Hey, Sagittarius. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Lady J. This is Intuitive Tarot Therapy, and we are reading for you this fall, October 2021. Coming out of Mercury in retrograde. Communications better as Mercury has gone direct October 8th. So just a few days ago, we're doing this reading right in the center, smack dab in the bountiful energy of the Hunter full moon. And fall is upon us. Happy Halloween! Halloween's coming. Oh, yep, we're gonna have some fun with some Halloween. Thank you. It's on the bottom. Higher power. Yeah, get on into that good old communion with your higher power. Co-create with spirit, your spirit guides and supporters and whatnot. All right. This is a great time, fall, and of the Hunter full moon, to reflect on where we've been, how we're growing from it, where we are now, and where we're moving forward into our future. So the Hunter full moon is the first full moon of the fall, and it depicts the end of harvest time, and we're gonna move into hunting time as we prepare to batten down the hatches for the winter months and focus on our strategy for the new year and the springtime. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to move into what we got going on. How is this going? Okay. So we have building blocks as starting off your reading. Now, this is a general reading. Please take what feels right. Leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out the other videos for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements for a full view of what's going on with you around these times. And if you enjoy this content, please share, a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment lets me know that I'm connecting with you. Lets me know how I'm connecting with you, Sag, and helps these videos continue coming your direction. Share the video with somebody who you think might benefit from a reading or two. And a big shout out to all the subs. Hey, subs. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm incredibly grateful for you. Thank you for your support and your amazing energy that you share with me. This co-creation is truly magical, and that's what it's all about. All right, let's see what guidance is here for you now. So we are... Yeah, all right, well, alrighty. Okay, so I don't, it's necessary. Chaos and conflict is necessary. I don't really like it, though. Nobody really likes it. This is definitely your card. Buy the book in reverse. That's a Sagittarius card if I've ever seen one. Okay, and we have soulmates as well. And community here. So we're going to talk about where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. Okay? And so far, you're utilizing your resources. Okay? With building blocks. Building a strong foundation so as you grow forward, it is mightyful and just strong. Right? Chaos and conflict. Now, this is number 33. It's a master number, and it's about being the master teacher. So you're going through a time where you're getting some really good, some solid downloads that's helping you as you embrace your current situations to grow from them. Being the most spiritually led, number 33. And we have 8. Balance, harmony, infinity. All right, this is the community card. Now, this is interesting because 8 is the number of harmony. Like the 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work, and we all have to lean on somebody for some help, right? And it's good to have community, but there's some stuff going on here. So we're going to get into it, but we have by the book. It's also a master number. It's number of 11. It's about intuition and faith, but also about anxiety, fear, charisma, and inner conflict, introspection. Okay, by the book talks about doing things as planned. There's an order to things, right? And when you you know, talk about traditions and social organization in ways that we, you know, a social construct. Okay, but this is telling you, beat to your own drummer, do things out of order, do things as you may. But it's talking about soulmates. Are you looking for a soulmate, Sagittarius? Well, soulmates can be your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend. You might know them for a long time, a short while, someone that you just can't stand, but for some reasons in your life, or someone that you just really love, and partnering up with spirit as your soulmate. But also, penguins, they mate for life. You ever see the March of the Penguins? They mate for life. They're so cute. Aren't they cute? And so perhaps you're looking for a soulmate, and you are advised to continue to be unorthodox and beautifully flawed so that you can just get that love that loves you for you. But let's get into it. Let's read from the book, as I'd like to be as accurate as possible. 28, that is 10, 1 and 0, everything and no thing, the beginning, the end, the is, the isn't, right? 2 is the number of teamwork. It's a feminine quality, relationship cooperation, okay? Flexibility, okay? 8 is the number of harmony. And it's a powerful number. It's infinity sign. More than meets the eye. But strong foundations are created here. And let's get into it. Building blocks. Okay, I'm going to set this here because it's just easier for me not to have to handle the card. But if you want to see it up close, I'll show it to you real quick. I used to think that was books. I don't know why, but apparently that's where my mind is. I can be sight challenged, so I probably didn't have on the right glasses or something, but I thought those were books. But it does remind me of being resourceful and using what you have to build your beautiful life, your best life, okay? So it says you have everything you need. Now, this is in your past. This is where you've recently been. This is where you're growing from. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. It asks, are they still true for you? So you've been in review on what really matters to you. Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are being put in a place to make some changes that will affect everything in your life in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful divine. Now, in relationships, I feel like, you got the soulmates card. So I just feel like there's some relationship stuff here. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones that you already have. By building on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, which is great now that Mercury has gone direct, a genuine desire to know another. You are moving toward laying down the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. So you've been doing some work, on your relationships there, Sagittarius. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Okay, in prosperity, you have everything you need to turn iron into gold. Alchemy. In the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire and dream about. Now is that time. You feel that momentum, you need to change your job. Now's the time, right? You've been working on that? Okay, so now's the time to build on strong foundation that you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Well, I don't know about sparkly when it comes to Sagittarius. In my mind, the way that I see Sag is very powerful, a force to be reckoned with. Making sure the sound is on. The last thing I need is to be into a good reading and realize my sound isn't on correctly. So I see you as a power to be reckoned with. You have a very intense, I don't know, when you get this laser focus about you, Sag, there's nothing that can stop you. Absolutely nothing. And you do things in a big way. Own your dream and remember that and it's so funny because you can be really bashful. As powerful as you are and as, I'll say it like this. You might be an introvert, but you're great when it comes to socializing. You are just that social butterfly. So just as people are like, they're introverted, you as extroverted as you come off, you're also very bashful. It's very interesting to watch. But anyway, so it says, own your dream. Remember that you always have more than enough, and you were always enough. Always. So abundant. Your creativity is divinely inspired. And the design for your life, it's almost like that you're being inspired by the divine. Like you don't like to take credit for that work because you're like, I did that, but I don't know. I came from somewhere else, right? So your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. I believe that. Do you believe in magic? I do. I believe in you. All right. Chaos and conflict. It is necessary. It is necessary. Come on, take a look. Necessary. Very necessary. I've had my hands in some earth, so pardon, what I got going on. I love earth. Of course you love the earth, but I love getting my hands into some earth. It's the fall, so we gotta dig up some bulbs and rearrange some things in the garden. Okay, number 33. Chaos and conflict. You like to garden, Sag? Okay, so opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you cannot control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than just one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. And that's the feminine, when we talk about the number 2 and that being feminine. That's receptive. Sometimes we need to understand rather than to seek to be understood, because your listening will depict how you hear stuff that people and things and spirits trying to communicate to you. What are you listening for? So in relationships, stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. Okay, the incessant need to be right, Sagittarius, will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to resolve. Okay, so this is an opportune moment, though, to learn about your values and your sense of self and what really is important to you. And we talked about that with building blocks. Some things aren't non-negotiable. Some things are. Some things are the way that they are. And if that's true, it's not necessary to fight. It's just don't waste your time and energy. You can find a way through the stormy emotions to a higher ground, right? Soon the air will clear and you'll be in a much better place. This too shall pass, okay? The storm will have passed, blazing past, a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened. Always better than before. But use this time constructively in order to make that happen. In your prosperity message, circumstances appear to be chaotic. But everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up, it says, so you can find the real path to your prosperity. So maybe your work environment is just like you're over it. But it's doing that to get you to move since you don't really know. Or you're taking your time, right? Yes, it's a stormy time, perhaps in your prosperity. And it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Every day there's something new. Be reassured that there is divine purpose in this. This chaos. Everything that does not work is being taken from you, so that the truest parts of yourself remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear to be that way now. In time, you'll know this to be true. So, are you finding that, in life, when you don't move, the universe will just move stuff for you, and it's uncomfortable and it's not pretty, but you're like, I know I should have did something. I know. That's kind of like what it's doing. So we have community, number 8. Okay, and community is about belonging, being seen and understood by others. But remember, you're working to understand, okay? But this is also about like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. There's some chaos in that. There's something going on in the mix in your community where things aren't as great. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, as we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. And in a community, everyone has an important function and feels that they matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging. This is your friend group, your family group, your work group, a kinship of purpose, maybe a group where you just love, a book group. I don't know. Whatever it is, there's a purpose that comes from working together for a greater fulfillment for all. Perhaps you're in a spiritual community, regardless of what it is, your community brings you joy. And the 10 of Cups kept coming up in your pre-shuffle, by the way. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as big as becoming its leader. But no matter your position in the group, your presence is needed, okay? You're being called to understand flaws and accept flaws in other people. You can be judgmental and you can nitpick and you can poke. But there's an ebb and flow, and everybody gets a chance to be perfect and non-perfect and imperfect and flawed and not flawed and be beautiful and be not so beautiful today. And you know what I mean? Like, you slow down on your judgment, because what you're going to find is, as you are judgmental of others, you'll be that judgmental with yourself, and you'll find others will be judgmental as well. So in order to get out of that chaos and conflict, accept others as imperfect. You work to be the best version of yourself and what you bring to the table. And it's one thing to be curious about other people. I personally love people and spectacle and sociology. It's fascinating to me. People are fascinating to me. But I'm not judging others. I might go, why did they do that? And try and figure it out. But I'm like, ugh. I'm not going to be like, oh, they're so stupid for doing that. Unless it's something that could potentially be harmful to others. But even then, it's like, what's going on? What's going on behind the scenes? Because there's more than meets the eye. So you are being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in a perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together with your community. In prosperity, whenever you are in a community of like-minded others, there's a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. Do what you love to do and ask how you can contribute, what you can contribute, rather than what you can get from it. So you're going to have to start doing things different. And remember, this is in your present. This is what you're going through right now. You're learning how to be different in your communities because you keep repeating the same behavior and you keep getting the same results, but you keep wondering why. So you got to change some stuff up, okay? There's also another meaning to this card. Consider, don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it and serve from a sense of authenticity, Sagittarius. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose and that you're fulfilling that purpose by being authentic. Okay, that's where you are now. Where are you going? Well, buy the book in reverse, your protection message. I'll leave it up right so you know what we're talking about and looking at. If I'll be allowed to. All right, what number is that? That is number 11. And that's that master number 11. Okay, so this is about abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. But it is in reverse, and that's your protection message from this oracle. And it says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. Key word in this reading is authenticity, okay? Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It's not enough to rebel in small ways, Sag. This is a call to revolutionize the norm. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order might reject it. It's not about that. It's about genius and invention and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. But you're the perfect person for the job. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand, make a real change now. It could be that the structure of your inner world is altering you to the need for a complete overhaul. Wouldn't be surprised if I see the Ten of Swords or the Death card. All right, this is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change, Sag. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness, and there's no turning back now. Trust the light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. So pay attention to your mind. And last card here as we're moving forward, we're talking about soulmates. Number 41, that's 5. It's all about change. And you got major, major changes coming in your life. So you should be excited about it. Yes, change is scary, but you know what? Get uncomfortable. That's how you grow. And that's how you know you're growing, when you're uncomfortable. Okay? So you are meant to evolve and transform with companionship of others. Certain people into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. Remember, that's the word. Every time you hear that word, take a sip of your tea or whatever it is you're drinking. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you may vary. Might be different. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes a strong aversion to them as well. Soulmates can be friends for a life or lifetime, or remain in your life for only a short period of time. No matter what, you'll be changed in ways that you can't possibly understand now. But pay attention to these people. They are your greatest gifts right now. You know, they say, look at the 5 people around you that you're around the most. Because you're resemblant of them. And so in relationship, consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Will last. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude. The ones that make you cry, you know. They break you open so you finally claim who you're meant to be authentically. Even a companion animal reminds you that you are being rescued and healed. You are. Pay attention. You're in the presence of a soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. In prosperity, strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you'll share with others, mentors, business partners, helpers, employers, employees, creative partners, friendship, friends, strangers, opening doors for you to step through the portals, join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration. Very poetic the way they rate this. Commitment and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. Sag! I love you, Sag. You know, Sag, you're a peculiar. I've had peculiar. I've experienced your peculiar dance. You got Scorpio energy here with the 7 of Cups. You've got the 3 of Hearts. The 3 of Hearts. The 3 of Swords. Okay, you're opening up that heart chakra, healing from some pain. Got some choices to make. You got a life purpose to discover and fulfill, okay? But yeah, you are peculiar beings. I'll tell you why. As much velocity and momentum that you have toward things you're passionate about, you're just as bashful. It's interesting, okay? To say the least. You're so cute. Oh, look at you. Okay. Well, you got the Queen of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords. All right. Very interesting. Cancer energy, the Chariot, where you been, putting things that's in your mind out into the universe, creating things. Victory, discipline. Okay, there's that community card. You got this community card. You have the 3 of Pentacles. You have the Hangman in reverse. You have the Judgment card. And you have the 6 of Cups in reverse. You have your community card on your community card. So you're resistant to surrender. Okay, and you're going to have to make a judgment call, and you're going to have to stop doing things that make you comfortable. And you are walking away from things that no longer serve you and getting uncomfortable. But you're making unnecessary sacrifices for people or someone in your community, okay? You don't need to do that. You need to make a judgment call. You need to do things for yourself. Okay. Because you're trying to avoid. Trying to avoid conflict. Perhaps there's a conflict that's being avoided, but I think you're not wanting to surrender to what's best for you because you don't want conflict. You don't want to have to go through it. It's arduous. It's draining. But it's inevitable. Tower's going to happen. A tower's going to happen. But you got to get uncomfortable and stop doing things like you've always done them, because you're just going to continue to get what you got, man. And you're obviously wanting to grow, and you need to evolve naturally as a human. You're looking for a soulmate, eh? People in your life are beginning to... there's that 10 of Swords. Something's done. Something's not coming back. All right. All right. We'll take these two that have come out. This is your Taurus energy here. And there's some conflict here. Conflict with what? Inner conflict? Competition? Conflict with some sort of official authority, official... You're not tapping in. Are you tapping into your spirituality here? Or you are having conflict. Here's conflict with tradition. Well, how does it go? Okay. Something's done, finished, not coming back. It's run its course. You're beating a dead horse. Whatever it is, let it be done. It's holding you back. Okay? On the other side of that, beautiful Leo energy. Also fire energy. Victory. Happiness. The sun. Joy, success, pleasure. Taurus. There's that Taurus energy again. Ooh. Also Gemini energy. The Libra energy, possibly. Libra, you know, Venus is Libra's planet. But this is being grounded. This is being creative. This is being pregnant with ideas. This is being surrounding yourself with beauty, simple pleasures. Earth energy there, and that's also tradition. But you're being creative within that, okay? Got the King of Cups here. King of Cups is Scorpio energy. It is, you know, a masculine figure, a father figure, balanced emotion, even through adversity. Perhaps someone that you look up to, someone that you are involved with in your life. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart. But this is about balance of emotions. Even on turbulent waters, the king is steady and he's diplomatic. This is about your emotions, emotional control, your balance between heart and head, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look at what you've built and strategize from there and what you want. revolt. Revolution. Revolt against that order. That's where your dreams are. There's a way that you feel that you should be behaving out of tradition, and it's unneeded sacrifice. No one's calling you to be the damn martyr. No one is. It does not serve anyone, okay? So for Sagittarius, let's get some clarification or just some synchronicity going. Thank you. Gemini energy. You got a Gemini in your midst, but this is a completion. Some of you may have Gemini somewhere in your midst or within you. But this is mirroring energy, the world. Okay, beginning a cycle, ending a cycle. Major change. The Seven of Wands, standing up for what is important to you, especially in your prosperity. And the Six of Pentacles, give and take. Listen as much as you want to be heard. Make sure your relationships are reciprocal. And if they are not, get out of them now. Okay, thank you. What other guidance do you have? Okay. There's a Seven of Swords here. There's some deception. There's some dishonesty somewhere within your camp or around you, or something you're involved with, or someone that you know is involved with. 444. 4 is the number of patience, realistic, specific, meticulous goals. Okay. Plan. You need to plan. That's that Seven of Pentacles. Seeing your harvest. Watching your ships come in. Watch how, when you pay attention to reciprocity or reciprocation within a relationship, watch how that pays off, because then you won't take anything less than you have to be in integrity in order to have integral people around you, first of all. Integrity is big. Little things that you think may not matter. Look, observe. You're being called to look at your life. Got the Empress again. Taurus energy, Gemini energy. This is air, earth, rational, logical. Beauty, opulence, planning, but balance. You need to be balanced. 2 of Cups in your partnership with someone else. Love yourself. That's how you show someone else how to love you. Love yourself. What other guidance do you have for Sag, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Thank you so much for being here with us. And there's that Queen of Cups. So yeah, you got the King of Cups and you got the Queen of Cups here. Balanced energy, diplomatic energy, nurturing, clairvoyant, intuition. Does that mean something to you, Sag? That cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. How should Sag embrace that authenticity in those relationships coming up? Romantic relationships. What should we look out for? How should we prepare? Thank you. Princess of Swords, King of Pentacles. Clear mind, clear intentions. But this is a new phase of clarity, curiosity, Get excited. Get excited about what it is that you want to create. Put yourself in the millionaire mindset. Abundance, prosperity, generosity. Give back. Give back, that reciprocity, that reciprocation, that amicable resolve. Those are your strengths. Emotionally balanced. A brand new start with clear vision. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. Yeah. You got to start living for you, man. Overall message for Sagittarius, please. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So that's how you, as you go forward to manifest this legacy. Put yourself in the receptive mode of balance, healthy family, healthy environment, healthy mindset, groundedness. Get grounded in what makes you tick, what is important to you. Get clear and imagine you receiving those things within the alignment of your highest and best good and your purpose and thing. You know, what satisfies the soul is truth. Okay? So get clear on what really makes you happy. And you get to be happy. Don't be modest. When I say dream your biggest dream, don't be modest. That's not what this is about. The things that you want to accomplish are big and powerful, and you need to be big and powerful in your energy in order to manifest them. I'm going to leave your reading there. Beautiful. Beautiful Sagittarius. You've been doing a lot of growing, but I feel like you have a lot of attachment to other people and how it affects other people, and you don't want to look bad, and you want to do the right thing, but doing the right thing is not about and although you beat to your own drummer, it doesn't mean that you're not selfless. It just means that you don't move, you don't change. You say, this is the way I've always done it. This has worked for me. I'm going to keep going. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Spirit is asking you to take another look. Be willing to get uncomfortable and look at things that you haven't previously allowed yourself to look at. Because you're afraid if I stop looking at it like that, then I won't fulfill that destiny. Perhaps it's not your destiny. Perhaps it's only serving one person, and that one person is not you. All right, let's get you a Crystal Intentions Oracle. See what crystal can help you as you are manifesting your best life and strategizing and contemplating a new strategy. Thank you. for Sagittarius. Thank you. Beautiful crystals, beautiful stones, powerful energy. What can enhance the power of Sagittarius? Being decisive and having a clear focus and direction, please. Thank you. What lights Sagittarius up? All right, okay, we have golden topaz and celestite. Let's start with celestite. Okay, this is about spirit connection and communication, your intuition, celestite. Okay, and it says, this is the affirmation. I want you to say it with me now. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. Celestite can help you improve spiritual communication skills, interpret signs and symbols, experience connections with angels and spirit guides, feel serenity and calmness. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. Golden topaz. It's all about happiness and self-confidence. This is really going to help you, golden topaz. Looks like a delicious pineapple, apricot, Jolly Rancher. I think it's just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so the affirmation is, say it with me. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Golden topaz. Golden topaz can help you visualize your life purpose, amplify joy and bliss, improve ability to speak up, cultivate ease, process all that is happening around and within. You do have a natural calm about you. You seem ultimately, overtly, comfortable in your own skin, but you also can be a little, nervous Nancy's and get yourself all in a tizzy and spiral. You can be tempestuous. Very powerful energy. I'm going to take this one off the top here. This is Blue Lace Agate. I've been pulling this a lot for signs. This is all about love and romance and friendship. Okay? The affirmation is, did we say this one? Yeah, I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Sorry if I didn't repeat that. I don't remember. I'm channeling y'all. I'll be in a zone. Okay? I'm in the zone. So, Blue Lace Agate. The affirmation is, it is easy for me to express myself. I am understood. I hear what others are communicating. And that's really important as you are being called to listen and not be, seek to understand and not to just be understood. And actually just put down being understood right now. Seek to understand, okay? This can help you with that. This can help you speak the truth. Blue Lace Agate can help you listen well. Yep. Have the courage to say what you need to say. Be heard. Feel heard. And read between the lines. You're good at that anyway, though, aren't you, Sag? You are super good at reading between the lines. You could be a great PI. All right. Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your October 2021 reading. Happy Halloween. Happy fall. Well, I hope that I have provided some clarity and alignment and help you work through some things. If you enjoy this content, help me out. Give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Keep these videos continue coming your direction. Continue this co-creation. Yeah. If you're interested in free readings, well, I do them live on Instagram every once in a while, so stop on by and follow us at intuitive_tarot_therapy. Come on by. I would love to connect with you, and it is always so much fun. So join in on the fun. We also select daily tarot cards and oracles. So if you are into seeing fun, high vibe, inspirational, magical guidance in your feed, follow us on Instagram. Sagittarius, always sending you love, always sending you blessings, blessings of harmony, happiness, wealth, optimal health. Yes! Woo! Stay high vibing. That is really great for your immune system, especially as we go into these colder months here. But keep dreaming your biggest dream. Okay? Continue just teaming up with source energy. Ask, believe, receive. Get really full of gratitude. Allow those happy feels and high vibes to be your focus and your companion, and make it happen. Until next time, be well, be happy, and be grateful. We'll see you soon, Saggy. Peace and love, baby.